Creeper, get away! Shoot! Just get out of here! Out! Out! Ah! Hello and welcome back to episode 4 of Surviving with Sam. And today we're going to get started building on the house. I've got some supplies here together, just a few oak wood stairs, some birch planks, cobblestone, and the like. And I have done a little bit of grinding and all that fun stuff off camera. So as you can see, we've already got the posts up around the house, how we're going to do it. Got some trees growing here, my spruce here, oaks back here, and my birch is right over there. It's just a few of them. I've got to get some more because I'm definitely going to need more for these walls here. So I'll just give you a little run around to see. I'm going to have my door coming out here, looking to the east, and step right out here to the little pond area. I'm going to have some kind of awning covering, maybe a balcony there, I don't know. Because I'm pretty sure it's going to be 2-story, but I might change my mind through the build. I don't know. So what I've got right here, I'm not really sure how I'm going to set it up. I've probably got to put one more in the middle here for the post. Yeah, I will. I'll split that up in a little bit. But for now, we're going to start on this side going that way, building the walls. But I want to introduce y'all to my two little friends here. I have one here, and they're camera shy. They knew I started recording, so they started running away. One there and one over here. Mr. and Mrs. Rabbit. Yep. And they've been just hanging out, chilling, watching me record and watching me build and everything. Y'all probably seen them bouncing around in the backgrounds, but I think once we get everything set up, I'm going to try to corral them into a pen or something like that and have them as pets and maybe give them name tags eventually. I see the sun's going down, but I'm going to go ahead and get started doing this right now, as soon as possible anyways. That way we can, I'm going to leave that open. That way we can have some kind of progress going. And I'm going to jump down that bed here in just a second. I just want to get a little bit up. And that's probably about all I can do before the sun goes down. Oh, no. It sure isn't. Make a liar out of me, huh? Hey, now. Okay, that's probably close enough. So there we go. And I'm going to come back and cut out holes for windows and so on. But I think I'm going to have to, once I get everything built and all that, I'm going to try to see if I like the idea of using planters on the outside of the wall, like putting dirt right here and then putting the stairs all the way around on the outside on this other block so I can put flowers. But if I do that, I think it's going to be too much because it's going to have to be flowers on every one of them. But I think so. I'm going to play around with that and see what it looks like, because otherwise it's just going to be like grass grows up all around it, and I don't want that. So I don't know. I was just playing around with it. I did a little bit of building off camera just to see how I liked it. So I'm not 100% sure what's going to happen with that. But I'm really happy at how this laid out. I had to modify this side, make it shorter by 1. I kind of eyeballed it, and it just wasn't exactly right with the other side to match up. So I made it go back west, that way, just 1 block. And this way, I think. Yeah, I cut it back 1 this way, and then I moved all this over 1 this way. So yeah, it worked out. I was happy with it. So that way I could have my little 5 spacing in between the posts. That way we can have room to build our whatevers. Build the what am I thinking? The wall segments. I'll probably think of the term in a minute. But anyways, I guess modules, I don't know. But anyhow, I'm just getting this running around here. That way we can have a base to go on and have a pretty good idea of how much more we're gonna need, which it will be a lot more. I have no idea how I just did that. I just kind of slid it over and clicked and it all come down here. That was cool. I don't know if that's a feature that's always been there. Just did something on accident, glitched something, I don't know. It's okay. I want to try to get at least this much done, but I doubt I'll even have enough to do that considering I used 2 whole stacks, I think, already getting it this high. Or just 1 all the way around, I mean. But there's plenty of more spruce. There's plenty more birch over there I didn't really mess with. You can see it right there. Because I was mostly getting the oak for the floor. So I almost messed up because I started chopping down a lot more of my oak trees over here to do the walls, and I'm like, no. Because the floors are already oak, and I should try it. I played around with all different combinations of walls, floor, or with the oak floor, and then also the stairs to go at the bottom of the walls on the outside. And it's just my style of building. I'm sure it's a pretty common style, but I do like the way it does add a little extra to it. I may change it up later, but for now it's just the way I like to build my houses. If you watched me from any amount of time, you'll know that. So we're going to go ahead and finish doing this. And then after this, I know I'm about to run out. Yep, I'm about to run out. Dang it. Let's see. We might make it most of the way. Like as far as this height going all the way around, we'll see. We'll probably make it to the door, maybe. But I've got a pretty cool idea of a couple different little things that I want to do. And I saw, like I looked up basic Celtic houses. Oh, I was right all the way to the door except for that. Dang it. And I'm going to do some cool stuff with fences. And it's nothing crazy, just a little simple deal with fences. Like say have like a little garden area, maybe over here, or maybe just inside here or something. I'm going to have a fenced-in garden area pretty close to the house, if not right off the side of it. And then I'm going to have fence posts like coming from the top, kind of like a trellis. Wow, Sam. A trestle. And I could, like I've seen people do that just to give it some, look like a semi-shaded area. But they also had some with, they did that and then they just placed leaves right over top of it to make it look like vines were growing up over the top of it and things like that. So that was pretty cool. Let's see how many more trees we have over here. Probably not a lot. Nope. We'll chop these down and run them out, and then we'll go across the way and get some more. So yeah, I'm going to start cracking down on this series because I want to get the ball rolling on here. And to be honest with y'all, I still don't even have a game plan. I just plan on playing survival and having fun with it, exploring, doing all the fun stuff you do in single player. Hey, yay. Watch out for that tree. That's crazy. I mean, I've had that happen before. Once or twice I've had it happen where I walk right on top of the tree as it grows, and then it just like traps me in the leaves and I gotta break free before I suffocate. Yeah, those are good times. So let's see. Oh, I should have went the other way. Definitely should have went the other way, Sam. So at least I'll have most of a wall. I'll have to come back and do the top part, probably with another batch, a couple more stacks at least, but at least we'll have this. That way we can be safe. Oh yeah, we'll have plenty. I'll go ahead and put the doors on just a second. I'm tempted to run this out, but I gotta go 2 more high. So for the time being, I'm just gonna leave it the way it is, because I know I'm gonna need more. Let's go ahead and get the let's see. Darn it. Yeah, see, I tried with the diorite. Tried to do some stuff, and I didn't like the way that looked too much. I wanted to keep it mostly wood. Well, now we gotta run that over here. Excuse me. Now we've got to run over here and get some more of this. Okay. Good. I'm gonna put the post on the inside of the house as well. That way it gives it some kind of break in the walls. That way it doesn't just, it's not all repetitive inside there. And I really like the color of the diorite, but I don't like how it's very checkered pattern. Like, it's repetitive, extremely repetitive, to where it doesn't flow together like the wood does, like that. Like, you can't really see it on the diorite. It's like square, 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 square. It's just, yeah, I couldn't deal with that on the inside. Like, I made one section of wall, and that was it. And when I went and walked by it a couple times from the inside of the house, it was this one right here. I was like, no, I would feel too cramped with that one section of wall as it was. So I definitely feel bad whenever I had all the walls like that. So that got killed real quick. But I'm sure I'll have some plan for that diorite in the future. Probably the near future. Because it's nice decoration for floors, or even making columns or pillars to hold like a bridge up or something. And I remember as soon as diorite and andesite came out, everybody and their mama was using it. And I did too, just to test it out, see if I liked it. And there's the different variations, the regular or the polished. And then after a while I just kind of quit using it, because every build I saw everywhere had it. So yeah, we've come a long way since then. It was back in 1.6, I think, or maybe 1.7 or 1.8. It was somewhere around that time frame. I want to say they came out with these before the horses, so it was probably 1.6. But don't quote me on that. So we're gonna make us another axe. And while I'm thinking about it, I've only got 2 of these. Since I've got full armor, I never really ever use a shield, but I probably should start. So I'm going to use one of those to make a shield. Let's see how many more we're going to need before I go chopping down the rest of them. Dang, it's already getting dark again. I mean, I'm pretty sure I started my episode midday of the last deal, so yeah. Okay, we'll step down here and down here so we don't hurt ourselves too much. I've already wasted enough health dropping down from the top. Oh, by the way, as you've probably already noticed, up in the top right hand corner you'll notice we have a mini map mod now. Woohoo! I added the light loader, light mod loader, something like that. I think that's what it's called. And added voxel maps. Here's us. We're pretty much all zoomed out so we can see everywhere we've been. I believe this is one of the deserts we got lost in. Yeah, where the village is. And by the way, I went back and watched that video, and that was a chicken, in fact, not a cartographer. So let's set us a waypoint here. We'll just call it home. Home sweet home. And we're gonna make it a bluish, purplish. I'm colorblind, so sue me. Yep, I'm just gonna go right there. That's probably purple. Done. That way. Done. Oh, look, there she is, right here. Hey, wow! They put it right in front of the door. That's pretty fine. I mean, I didn't mean for it to go there. I thought it was going to go right where I was at, but you know what? That's fine. It's close enough. Okay, let's get these out here. I'm not going to use those. Do I have any more oak? Yes. Okay. Let's go ahead and make us a wooden field goal. Woo! Touchdown. No, just kidding. Make a shield. Put this back here. Put this over here. Woohoo! Now I know that I did not really care for it so much whenever, yeah, like building. So I'm going to take it off. I really am. But you know, I've got it here, so now I have it. When I get into fights, I hear a creeper coming, I can pull that shield up and block the blast. Now, as much as I hate creepers, it surprises me how much I don't ever use a shield now that you cannot block with a sword anymore. Yeah, we're gonna need I need a handful more. And I know I need a it's gonna aggravate me if I don't put another post in between these two, but I may just leave it because of how close together it is. They're gonna be like 3 spaces in between each post, and I don't like that, so I'll probably just leave it open. So anyhow, I'm gonna come over here. We'll get a few more logs. I can't believe I just left this. Oh, it's because my axe broke. Sam, come on. Yeah, I can get this one. Making sure it wasn't too big from the ground up. I'm gonna go on top and kind of chop it down from the top. Yeah, we got it. Alright. Should have enough here that I don't have to grow anymore. I'm positive I do have enough. I'm gonna start chopping these cactus down too. Cacti. Yeah. Because I want to use all the resources at my disposal. Oh boy. That are around me. Like, as you can see, I already planted the sugar cane right there around that little pond, and I'm not gonna I'm not gonna leave it there, but there we go. I'm not gonna leave it there, but I just did that so I could get some growing right away, so I could use it. And yeah, like right here. I'll kind of chop that down a little bit in just a second. I want to knock this out as fast as possible, because like I said, the faster we get this ball rolling, the more fun we can get into. But we need to have a safe place to call home before we do anything crazy like going caving, because where are we going to put all of our loot if we don't have anywhere now to put it when we come home? Like, alright guys, we've got a lot of loot, and that's about it. Okay, yeah. Let me see here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ooh, that's a beautiful number. 13. So if we split it in the middle and do 6, oh yeah, that'll be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and right here, let's see, should be fine. Okay, I can deal with 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bam. Thank goodness, because I was really gonna hate the idea of having to deal with just nothing there, because that, oh yeah, oh yes, that's much better. And I really will probably change this too. I am. I know I did that on the last episode too. I'm 100% sure that's what I did on the last episode. I built the corner like that, and I was like, I'm gonna bring it on the inside too. I just can't really do it with the outside corners. I can do it with the inside corners. That's good enough for me. I'm probably going to have like a couple doors, so I don't have to run all the way around. I chopped them all down already. No. Well, I guess we need to plant some more. We'll have to come back to that in just a second. We'll just have to go across the way, waiting for these to grow, and cut down those birch trees. That way we can get that for the rest of the walls on top. And then we got to figure out what kind of doors we're going to put on here. I don't know. I mean, I am a fan of the old school oak doors. I really am. With the walls being birch, the doors will not be birch. They may be spruce, maybe, because I like spruce because they got the circular ring door handles. They're pretty fancy looking. But let's see, what do we have? We're good. We can run over here. I'm not gonna eat until I get a little bit lower. Let's bounce over here to our secondary tree farm. It's actually where we transplanted all the other trees from. As you can see, the hill is pretty barren now from the last episode. I like those big fancy trees off in the distance there. I hate chopping them down most of the time. If, like the one that's over there in the back of my oak tree farm, you can see, oh, I can see home from here. That's awesome. So when I'm turning around the map, I can see it. That's great. Oh, it's going to be so much better. I always feel better when I have a mini map, especially one that I can make to a larger map so I can look around the world, see where I've been, so I don't get lost. Can't tell you how many times I've done that on a single player game, or even in servers where I'll lose my place and can't find my way back. Let's start all over again. I've lost a few good homes that way. I hear bacon. Are y'all following me? Or are these just different rabbits? I don't even know. But I think you're following me. Yeah, you are. You want to be my friend. Oh, look at that. We've got horses. Yes, sirree. And I've got some armor for you. And I think I've got a saddle as well. We'll have to go back and look. We can go grab. I want that one. The paint. That's the one I want. And there's a well over there, if y'all can see it, right where my crosshair is at. I'll drag it down a little bit. I think it's just one of those wells that are out there in the middle of nowhere, though. What time is it? Oh, let's go find out. There might be civilization over here. I doubt it, though. Don't worry, my friend. I'm coming back for you. Huh? Was that you? Oh, Nelly. There might be a zombie spawner right down there. Take note of that. Oh. There might be a canyon right there. We're not going to make it back in time. I just need to see if... Oh, that's an awesome sandstone mountain face? What would you call that? I don't know. But it is a water... Oh, whoa, I tripped. It is a water source. I think there's supposed to be something underneath here, but I don't know. Dude! Oh, hey, yo. Only have 2 of these. Okay. I'm alright, I'm alright. You don't scare me. This is awesome! Oh no, it's not. Get away. Let's see the skeleton. Oh, we're coming to light this place up. Yes. Oh, yes. More sand bunnies. I think that's what they are. Oh, I need to eat. Why did y'all let me come over here? Y'all knew it was going to get dark. I can't believe y'all. Y'all are some great friends. You know that? Y'all knew it was going to get dark. Oh, well. Guess it's not called survival mode for nothing. Oh, Oh, it already looks great coming home to it across the desert. My little oasis on the edge of the desert. So I don't know if that counts as an oasis or not. But I've got my water. Got my home here. I like it. I really do. I'm gonna come around the corner as a zombie in my bed. Dude, good. There's not. Can we sleep? Can we sleep? Yay! Yeah, I'm sleeping while my sword out because the front door is not even made yet. So you never know who's gonna come in while you're sleeping. Now these are spruce right here already, so that might deter me for using spruce doors. I'm probably gonna go with oak doors. So, do I have any made already? Because I don't think I do. I've got armor. I don't have the saddle. I thought I had the saddle for some reason. Oh well. I can always lead it back here with some wheat. And probably the next episode we'll get some farms going. But I'm going to see. Make an oak door. 2 oak doors, and let's do this. My signature, which really isn't my signature, that's not it. One of my favorite things I picked up from watching Vex play. Vex, there we go, Vex. How am I going to do this? Oh, I've got to knock these 2 out. But, nope. Yeah, if y'all haven't watched Vex before, he's pretty funny. He's got a little bit of language in his videos, but it's not that bad. Ta-da. And we may change these to stone later, just to give it some contrast. I don't know why, I really like having the contrast, especially with something like this. Now look, if y'all see this, this was happening to me a lot. I think since 1.11. The doors place themselves like this, but if you put one beside another door, you can go back and break this door, and then when you put it back down, it'll be handle to handle. Voila. That just makes it so much easier with the pressure plates down there. But anyhow, let's do this, do that. Put this up there. Oh, probably not. I need to get this first. And yes, okay. Just disregard my sound effects. I apologize. And we're gonna do it from right here. It's 1, 2. Yep. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna run these out, and we'll probably in the episode, as soon as I run these out, because I know we're getting close to time. But I'm just happy that we got this up already. 4th episode, getting the house built already. And then once we get the roof and everything on and established, we'll do some caving episodes. And like I said, probably the first episode I do after we finish the house will be getting my farm set up. That way we can get that knocked out. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna just go ahead and put the roof on here off camera, and then we'll come back and do decorating and whatever on camera, like putting the windows in and how we're gonna do all that on camera, only because when I do the roofs, I can't tell you how many times I break stuff and replace it over and over again, just trying to find the right look. And I'm sure everyone understands that, and I don't want to waste a lot of time with me doing that and not have much to say. I know some people have said, well, you can do a fast forward, speed through it, whatever. Yes and no, because for me, on something like that, I mean, I don't know, it just wouldn't be worth it to do that to me. But I might, because that's going to be very dizzying fast forward video going around in circles over and over and over again. Because the way I'm probably going to do it, I'm just going to have them arch down here, and what we'll do I'm thinking we're just gonna go with one-story house. Simple little one-story house. It's already big enough. We're gonna have a basement probably, but I know on top of each end here, I'm gonna do a little A-frame deal and have like a window up there for the attic, and probably right above here there's gonna have something stick out a little bit, make the A-frame right above the door with the window. So it's gonna have 3 windows up there. It'll technically be a 2-story house, but it'll just be an attic up there. So I mean, that's just what I have envisioned for now. So other than that, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Thank y'all for watching, and if y'all liked it, please hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated. We've got a lot of good stuff coming. I'm doing a lot of new things on Runic. I started doing some interviews with different staff members, so y'all tune in for that. The Rune video was a great success, so thank y'all for watching those or watching that video, and thank Rune for helping me with that video. I know you're busy all the time, just like everybody else in life. So anyhow, that's gonna do it for this episode, and until next time, this is Samuel III signing out. Bye bye.